Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about cells. A cell is the most basic unit of life. All living things are made of cells, including you. Every part of your body is made up of cells, from your skin to your bones. Plants, food, animals, they are all made up of countless cells. Today, we will be focusing on plant cells specifically. All cells have many organelles. Organelles are the different parts of the cell, and all of them work together to maintain the functions of the cell. Each organelle has a different job to do. The cell wall is what surrounds the entire cell and maintains the shape of the cell. Maintaining the shape is important so that the cell can stay in place and help create the structure of the plant. The cell wall also protects the cell and surrounds the cell membrane. Cell walls are only found in plant cells. Animal cells, including yours, do not have cell walls. The cell membrane is a filmy, slimy layer which surrounds the entire cell, just like the cell wall. Only remember, the cell wall is also around the cell membrane. The cell membrane regulates what enters and leaves. It also protects the cell. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. It creates energy for the cell. Chloroplasts are also found only in plant cells. They use light, water, and carbon dioxide to make sugars. Sugars are the food for the plant cells. Chloroplasts also contain a green-colored pigment called chlorophyll, and this pigment is the reason why most plants are green. The cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance surrounding organelles in the cell. It holds everything together and also makes it easier for the different organelles to move around. The vacuole is a large sac that stores food, water, and waste. It is often one of the biggest organelles in a plant cell. The endoplasmic reticulum, also known as the ER, packages and transports proteins. Proteins help the rest of the cell do everything. For example, when important chemical reactions need to happen in the cell, proteins help make those reactions happen. Lastly, we have the most important part of the cell, the nucleus. The nucleus is the control center of the cell. It contains the cell's DNA, which is a code that controls the cell's properties and functions. Now, we're going to make our own cell, only in the form of a cookie. We're going to start with using a graham cracker to represent the cell wall. Remember that the cell wall protects the cell and helps keep its shape. Next, we're going to use frosting to represent the cytoplasm. The frosting will hold everything together, just like the cytoplasm does. Now, we're going to use green frosting to represent the cell membrane. The cell membrane also helps protect the cell and chooses what goes in and what goes out. Next, we'll use a whopper to represent the nucleus. Remember that the nucleus is the control center of the cell. Now, we'll use blue frosting to represent the endoplasmic reticulum. Remember that this is also known as the ER and makes proteins for the cell. Now, we're going to use green sprinkles to represent the chloroplasts. These are what make food for the cell. Next, we'll use orange sprinkles to represent the mitochondria. These are also known as the powerhouses of the cell. Lastly, we'll use a marshmallow for the vacuole, the storage center of the cell. And now we're done. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Have a nice day.